Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Ryan with Degenerate Passive Income coming to you on a Monday evening, which is very odd. Me and AJ are both traveling. I'm going to be in the air tomorrow night. Everybody knows we always do it Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now it's Monday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's just part of the deal. We're both traveling. He's on the East Coast, I'm on the West Coast, and we're dealing with it. We've never said we were good at streaming, but we try. We're both on a little bit, vacation, and here we are. We're going to talk about Bernard bonds real quick, okay? I have 3 words for it: killing the game, okay? As you can see, 156% APR. The epoch is tomorrow. ETH starting to grow. We got $4,200, almost $4,300 ETH right now. That's going to help everything. Price of the bonds are going to recover once alt season starts, guys. Don't be concerned about that. You're in juicy APRs in the meantime. 4,057 bonds minted. We started like 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago, guys, at 0. So it's been amazing. $137,000 been paid out. I just claimed $1,000 this morning. I always claim 1,000 when it hits. Then I exchange it for more ETH and on base, and I compound. I'm not telling you to do that. That's your choice. Take your rewards. That's what they're there for. And go buy yourself dinner. Go buy yourself something. Take your significant other out. This is what we're doing. It's concentrated liquidity providing, and it's been amazing. It is the only protocol that is 100% transparent and that the owner is in front of you every single week, okay? Live on camera, not hiding behind a keyboard, no pauses, continuing to build and adapt is what AJ from EMP and his team have always done for the last 10 years. I've been with them for 4.5. We've gone through the ups, we've gone through the downs, but you know what? We are here. They are building, and I want to be a part of everything. I want to be part of the whole ecosystem. Bernard Bonds is it. DexFi, treasury bonds, EMP Money, EarnFi, honor versus madness. It's just a snowball effect that all feeds into one. And we're going to talk about, now we got the new one that launched just an hour ago, Plasm. I'm super bullish. I'm going to do a live deposit tonight about when I understand it fully. We're going to explain everything, guys, okay? At least 2,000, probably 4,000. I'm going to deposit tonight live, show you guys how to do it, what the best strategy is. AJ's going to explain to us. So we're going to talk about that as well. Anything else you want to add to that, AJ? Thank you for taking the time. I know you're busy on vacation like me, but you know what? These things got to be talked about. We're an hour in from launch, and that's what we got to do, right?
Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I'm in the hallway and the ice machine just kicked on. But yeah, bro, we're launching protocols no matter where we are, bro. So I love it, man. We had a great launch again. Plasm just launched about 2 hours ago, and we're gonna go all out tonight. We'll have a lot more AMAs as we go, but yeah, I mean, the backbone of everything that we do now is bonds, and Bernard Bonds, your platform is our most successful white label. It's our platform, not your platform, but most successful, almost a million TVL in bonds alone. And it's like you said earlier, killing the game. Upwards of 150% APR. We've averaged over 100% APR since the beginning, and we'll talk about why that's so bullish in regards to Plasm in a bit. But anybody that mints bonds on their own is getting that USDC every single day, dripped right into their wallet to be able to claim. And this is the way. I mean, again, crypto, the days of just holding crypto are over. You have to be earning on your positions, and that's what bonds are. So we use concentrated liquidity providing through our main platform, Dex Finance, Dex Vaults. We have incredible tech that is able to AI inspired manage these LPs better than any single person can do on their own. And again, I know every time we jump on, there's always an error. But yeah, if you keep refreshing, it'll come up. But yeah, so it's been performing incredibly well. We are essentially a combination of beefy finance and balancer pools with our own special sauce on top, and we're again earning real yield through concentrated liquidity providing. So bonds is just the easy button. So anybody can go into vaults on their own if the site loads. But yeah, they under the hood, bonds is essentially the managed for you option as we move forward. So yeah, I don't know why it's not loading for you, Ryan, but
Exactly. It
it's
could
been
be on my
working. Yeah, it's working today. So but yeah, so yeah, man, that's a high level overview of bonds. Again, we can take questions with bonds specifically at the end. So if any of you have questions, let us know. And then we're gonna go over some Plasm stuff as well. So
Right. If any of you have questions about Bernard bonds or treasury bonds or DexFi or anything like that, please ask in the chat and we'll hit them all. That's what we're here for. We're all about transparency. We want to know, we want you guys to make sure you know what you're getting into, you know what's out there, and that's what we're here for. Someone just bought a Bernard bond now. The number just went up. I love this thing because I get to claim this USDC every single day if I wish. I don't. I claim like once every 10 days. And it just prints. It continues to print. And I love that the team is transparent and everything is trackable on DBank. You can see every single transaction, guys. Every single dollar is flowed through this. You can't hide it. You can't fake it. It's all here. No other protocol does it. I don't care what they say. Oh, we don't want to dox our wallets because it's security measures. No, it's because you really don't have $5 million working for you. What do you really have? Guys, we've heard it all before. We know what's happening in the space. If it's not on DBank, if the wallets aren't doxed, you have no idea what's happening. Every single penny is here. They even show you what is going, the portfolio. Every single dollar is vested. They even show you all the vaults that every penny is in. I mean, nobody else does this, guys. So just a heads up. There's nothing. It's full transparency, and that's what the DeFi space needs right now. Everyone's sick of the rugs. Everyone's sick of the garbage devs and running away with money. So that's what we're here. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get into Plasm, the latest, the greatest from AJ and team. I didn't even know this thing was coming out, guys, until like a few days ago. So I'm super excited about it. Like, we're gonna do a live deposit right in front of you, so you can watch and see how to do it. So okay. Let's just start off, AJ. What is Plasm? What's the idea behind it? Like, is it just another ROI DApp that's going to drain wallets and do whatever? Like, what's going on with this thing?
yeah, absolutely, Ryan. So I'm really excited, and again, man, I appreciate you being one of the first channels to cover this. Again, we just launched a few hours ago, and like you said, we definitely kept it under wraps a little bit. This is an idea that I've had for a while now. Ever since bonds was a thing, I've been really excited to combine both a real yield platform with bonds and a daily creation platform like this. So a Plasm is what we call a daily creation platform. What that means is the supply is minted out over time through this unique system. And some of you might know or heard of protocols like Hex or Wise or Titanx or even Unity or Taurus, which are the protocols that we forked from. But all of these platforms survive through what's called a buy and burn. And a buy and burn is essentially a treasury that is always buying and burning the supply of the token. And without real yield, these protocols have been really successful. But there comes a point where you have to have new users to continue to feed the buy and burn, or the buy and burn depletes to zero, where there is no more economic energy, or the third option is the developers pause the buy and burn to hope that the value goes up to then be able to turn it back on and have a larger impact on buying and burning. So all those things have been fixed with Plasm. And so what we do is, rather than a buy and burn that always depletes, the ETH that is used to create Plasm in the protocol is deposited into bonds, and then that yield is used to buy and burn Plasm without ever depleting the treasury. And this has never been done before. It is ultra sustainable. And as we grow, the buy and burn can get so massive that we're literally doing thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars a day in buying and burning. So why that is so powerful is, unlike other tokens, you don't need new users to buy the token from you at a higher price. The buy and burn automatically does this day after day after day. So that is a high level overview. I know that may be a little bit confusing to some, but we're going to continue to go over it every week, and we have documents and everything else. But the short gist of it is everything is very intuitive on screen. So right now, Ryan, you're on Create right now.
Okay.
As you can see, you're at almost a 40,000% ROI on a maximum stake. So obviously that number is going to come down. The protocol just launched a few hours ago, so that number is really high. But the number can get very attractive. I mean, we gave a rough estimate of like 300% in 77 days. It could be much more than that, even. So right now, the most profitable thing to do is to create with ETH, and the longer your stake or creation, the more supply of Plasm you get. So let's go ahead and go through that, Ryan. You're on ETH right now. Again, this is ETH on base. If you just do 0.1 ETH in that in that field right there.
So 0.1. Okay.
Mhm. And then you'll see maximum length is 77 days. So that is going to give you the biggest share bonus. And so if you scroll down, you'll see that 0.1 ETH gets you about 40 Plasm. And that is going to be available to you at the end of 77 days. So once that comes, the supply comes out, then you can sell that Plasm for ESHARE or ETH or whatever you want to take profit in, and then go right back into the ecosystem, or take some as profit for more bonds, or to pay bills or do whatever you need to. So it's really that simple, man. What happens is, when the protocol is new and the price is that high, you're going to want to create. When the price of the token starts going down, you're going to go back up to the top, Ryan, and go to stake instead of create in the middle right there. Yep. So as you can see, staking is only at 28,000%. All right. Again, I know the numbers are a little crazy right now, but they're coming down. But you can clearly see that staking is a less ROI than creating. And so, again, as long as you look at the UI, and it'll show you right there what is mathematically more profitable, that is what you should do. And the another great way to do this is what we call ladder staking, where every day you create a new creation, and that way, 77 days from now, every additional day that goes by, you have more Plasm that's coming out. And again, you can claim it right to your wallet, and sell. Right now, we have massive liquidity already, over $300,000 of liquidity. And that will hopefully only grow with the buy and burn. So there's a buy and burn, and there's a buy and build, and we'll go through all the stats here in a minute. But does that make sense, Ryan? I don't know if you have any questions so far. It's really that simple, just to follow whatever the ROI says is higher. And it doesn't matter if you mint or create with ETH or eShares. So I know some of you have eShares. It is slightly better for the protocol if you mint in ETH, because the ETH is what we use in bonds. So if you already have eShare, then you're more than welcome to mint with eShare. But ETH is really the best play for both you and the protocol. So yeah, that's giving you a daily
500
ROI of 500%. I love it.
Not bad.
Yeah. So
So
again, yeah, that will come down, but yeah.
yeah. So AJ, tell me the max length. Can I set that to anything? Like say if I'm uncomfortable, like you know what, 77 days seems long. Maybe I should go 30. Like what's the disadvantage? What's the advantage?
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Great question. So you can do 1 day if you wanted to, but when you put 1 day, let's take a look what happens. And
Okay.
this is a great way to show it. So, all right, so you have a negative ROI when you do just 1 day. So the whole point is that you want to do a fine balance of when you think the supply will be ready, but also give it enough time that the buy and burn can push the price of Plasm up as well. So when you do 10 days, say, um, now you're only at a 7% loss. So that means Plasm only has to go up by 7% from today's price to be in profit. So,
Okay.
but if you do 30 days, so say half the max length, now you're in profit already. So again, it's a balance of you when you think the supply can absorb the selling pressure, and again, you get paid quicker, but you may not get paid as much. So obviously, the longer you commit, then the higher you get, and that's all determined right there at the bottom in Plasm shares. So not to be confused with eShare, the Plasm shares in that bottom right hand side, that will show you essentially the ownership of the supply that you're getting. So the the hot tip is you want to make sure you have the most shares as possible because that protects you. If the price goes down, you're still in profit. So
Right. Okay. So we are the best thing right now is just to create a stake and then, or I mean, not create your Plasm and stake it for however long. I'm going to go 77 days, whatever. I just want to be, I just want to do it and be. So I'm locked in for 77 days. If I don't want to put any new money in, and then you say, oh, if you got to look at it and then stake. So what does that look like? I need to get some more. Buy some more Plasm and then stake it, or like there's got to be some kind of happy medium.
yeah, absolutely. So there's two ways to go about it. So number one, like you said, the easiest play is going big and going soon. So the
Okay.
most that you can afford in ETH as soon as possible gives you a high share rate. So, but the economics are very, very sustainable even without this buy and burn, and that's what Unity and Taurus have brought to the game, where the creation pool and the staking pool, the supply comes from the same global pot, so to speak. So that's really important because typically in protocols like this, the only people that make money are the ones that get in early, or have a big enough creation where they're whales and they're able to get a large percentage. But with this protocol, as people create new stakes or creations, it lowers the supply for everybody else, and so it makes it a lot more fair and a lot more sustainable because you're essentially sharing in the supply as the protocol grows. And the only downside to that is that there may not be enough buying pressure in the buy and burn. But we fixed that because now we're utilizing bonds, like I said, to buy and burn without ever depleting the buy and burn itself. So that again is a major difference, and you'll see when there's a flipping point where staking becomes more profitable and creating, and then at that point, you can stake or buy Plasm off the market and stake for the next cycle. So, another advanced play, Ryan, would be, do a 77-day creation, and then at the end of that creation, you stake it for another 10 or 20 or 77 days. So now you're earning on top of earning from what you've already done. Now, obviously, that's 150 days out. But because of buy and burn, 150 days from now, there could be $20,000 or more in buying and burning every single day. So it really, again, rewards those that have a lot longer mindset in the protocol, and it doesn't require new users. So, we see this with a lot of our protocols, and that's the beauty of real yield. You don't have to hope that somebody buys Plasm from you at a higher price. The buy and burn and the bonds do that automatically without any new users, which is so powerful.
Right. Okay. So I have ESHARE and I have ETH. What's preventing me from doing like a 77-day stake in with my ETH? And then if I go over to stake, could I put in another, like, say 20 E-shares into this? I mean, what would that be? Like, what's the difference? I mean, because eventually it's going to like offset each other, right? Is there any kind of time frame that things do you like? Is there any kind of math that you've ever done, AJ, that's saying, well, you know what? I think this might be a little bit better by about this time.
Yeah, so again, it's all dynamic. So, what really determines that is the price of Plasm. So if the price of Plasm is high, then it's always more profitable to create. If the price of Plasm is low, then it's always more profitable to stake. So again, Ryan, you already have eShare and ETH ready to go, so you're much better creating right now. And it could be a month, 2 months, 3 months of creating being more profitable, or we could see a lot of supply come out early, and then that's when staking becomes more profitable. So the big difference though is creating actually, um, again, creates. It's in the name, right? Creates you the Plasm token. Staking, you have to buy Plasm off the market and then stake it. So that again is cool because that alone helps stabilize the price of Plasm, so that people are incentivized to buy it and stake it, which means they're not selling it. So those mechanisms, even without the perpetual buy and burn with bonds, have been really powerful in other protocols, and we're just essentially pouring gasoline on the economics with Plasm. So yeah, hopefully that answers
Yeah.
your question. And you'll see. I mean, as we go through this, we'll be updating people every day, every week, and you'll know immediately when it makes more sense to stake rather than create.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, maybe, well, first let's create a stake just to see, to get the math going here.
Yep.
So
Perfect. Okay.
what do I got here? My wallet is hooked up. I've got 0.497. So I'm going to go like 0.494. I'll go, because there'll be plenty of gas. And I'm going to go, obviously.
Yep. Make sure
Yeah.
that you still save some
Yeah.
gas.
Obviously, I'm going for 77 days. That's the max, guys. So create ends on December 15th, it looks like. And it's going to get me a crazy APR. That'll change, guys, obviously. And then it's already on ETH. So
Perfect. Yep.
So I'm depositing 0.493. Okay, there's a deposit? Yeah, there's a percentage for the fee for the deposit, right? Was it 5% or something?
Yep. So that's a great point. So all this is in our docs as well. But yeah, there is a 5% fee on the ETH that is deposited. That goes to what we call a Genesis wallet. That's a wallet where you have no expectations from. But again, knowing us and knowing what we do, that wallet will be used to help pay for advertising development, and then ultimately support the protocol long term. So yeah, it's essentially a dev fee.
Okay. All right. So depositing 0.4911, created Plasm. So I'm going to get 188 Plasm. That's what I'm reading here.
Yep, exactly. Yep, perfect. Yep.
And estimated earned, obviously, that crazy ROI is 55 $55,000 Plasm at
dollars. Oh yeah.
$55,000
Or yeah,
at
yeah.
the end of this 77 days.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously, again, everything is gonna rebalance as we go. But that is why it's so powerful to do the maximum length because even if the price of Plasm drops, 80, 90%, you're still in profit at the end of those 77 days. So
Right. And at the end of the 77 days, when that timer is up, what can I do with all of this Plasm? Is
yep,
it
absolutely.
all in Plasm? The rewards are in Plasm. What happens to my ETH?
Yeah, totally. So you get when at the end of the stake, you get actual Plasm tokens. Then the main LP is Plasm eShare. So when you sell Plasm, it will sell into eShare, and then eShare can be sold to ETH. So again, it is it's two separate LPs, but you can absolutely get ETH back out of the protocol, and that's another really cool part of being of having LP with eShare is that eShare is already a really low supply token. There's only about 50,000 total eShare in existence, and so because of the way the buy and burn works, we're always buying and burning Plasm and eShare because that is the main LP, and so it will automatically push the price of Plasm and the price of eShare up as we go. So that again will also give you more Ethereum in the end. Assuming that the price of eShare is higher as well.
Exactly. Okay. So I think I've got that Plasm share 1.12 million, and I think I can just create now, right? Like press create.
Yep, that should be it. So you're gonna create, and then you're gonna get two options when you create as well. I'm gonna show this. So
Okay.
this is another really cool thing. So you can do a standard creation, which is that first one. That will allow you to create, but it's gonna be locked to your wallet address. You can also do a wrapped creation, which is an NFT. So if you ever want to sell or move your stake in the protocol, again, we can develop a marketplace down the road where people can buy and sell their positions as NFTs. That is what you want to do. So
Okay.
I always suggest doing the NFT. It's very slightly more expensive just in gas. But because we're on base, you're looking at maybe 50 cents more to have that flexibility. So
Okay. So you're recommending doing the wrapped NFT just because you can sell it.
yeah, 100%. So you can move it to a different wallet. You could sell it on a marketplace. It gives you a lot more flexibility down the road.
Okay.
If you do standard, it will always be to your whatever wallet that you created it with.
Okay. Well, you know me, AJ. I ride everything until the wheels absolutely fall off. I don't think they're going to fall out there. So I'm going to do standard. I want it locked to my wallet. I hope
Let's
that's
go.
okay.
Yeah, all right,
So,
bro.
I mean, I don't care. Like this is what we do here. So I'm going to go launch standard. I need more ETH. Okay. So, all right.
All right, that should be there should be plenty. Let's see. Maybe
Maybe I got to
yeah,
refresh the screen here.
yeah, try to
I'm
refresh.
going to do a hard refresh. All right. So, wallet balance. I'm going to do 0.494. And I'm going to do 77 days. Bam, bam, bam. Create. Launch standard. Processing. There we go. Yeah, don't worry about this, guys. This is because the contract is new. Okay. I know
Yes,
there's questions. Maybe you could touch on that real quick, AJ.
yeah, brother. I know we already got two Discord tickets. So yeah, exactly like Ryan said. It will go away in a few days. It's brand new. Their contract's just launched, but it's standard. No matter what we do, we can't get around that just because they're brand new. So, but yeah, everything's been audited. You can go to our docs and see all the audit reports. I mean, everything we do is as safe as possible. So.
Okay. Transaction submitted. Your transaction was canceled. Uh-oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Something went wrong. All right. So let's see if I still have my ETH in my wallet.
Yep, you're still there.
Yep, still there. Okay. Let's go back, and I'm going to do close.
Try one more time, and then
hard refresh.
yeah. You may have to do that NFT. I don't know why that would matter, but yeah, it again.
494. The joys of launching something and then doing AMAs like an hour.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Well, yeah, and again, it could be a myriad of things. MetaMask, base, internet. I mean, you name it, man. So yeah.
All right, let's try that. Submitted. See if that goes through. Complete.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
Perfect.
So there you go.
All right.
We did it. Yeah.
Excellent. Now back to where Plasm successfully. Where do I see all this information?
Yeah, brother. So go down to the bottom, and you can see it right there. You under active creations, and then you can even do it. Yep, if you go to details, so that'll show you the progress, the amount of plasm you're getting. The start day, end day, the amount of ownership that you're getting of the supply coming out, all of the above. So every metric you could ever want to see shows you right here. And you can even share it at the bottom. So that'll let you share your positions on social media too. So
okay, what is power? What is this 1.89 power? I don't know what that is.
Yep, absolutely. So power is essentially just the unit of measurement within the ecosystem. So everything that you see that we did earlier was based on ESHARE and ETH, but power is what determines your share overall. So the short answer is it's just a way that you can see the amount of power that you're utilizing to create new Plasm.
Okay, perfect. And then created Plasm. That's how many Plasm I just bought, right? Or created.
Yep, and that'll show up in your wallet at the end of the 77 days. You just hit claim, and that gives you the tokens right to your wallet.
Plus my other tokens will be released too, or how does that work again?
Yeah, so if you stake, then yes, you get your original tokens back and whatever additional Plasm that you're getting. For creation, it's all looped into one. So
okay,
yeah, that's the max that you're getting.
Okay, so start date 9/29, end date December 15th, right before Christmas. Yes, I'm digging that. Created, earned. Okay, 77 days. Shares 1.12. Ownership, I own 0.73%. So my $2,070, I own 0.73% of the total Plasm that is created right now. Is that correct?
Yep, exactly, and that accounts for everything that's coming out over the next 77 days. So that number may fluctuate depending on how many new users create, but overall, Plasm is a max supply. So again, this is non-inflationary, and through the buy and burn, on paper on day one, there's a little over 100 million Plasm total, but that will never ever be the final number. I mean, we could see, literally just millions of Plasm instead of hundreds of millions as the buy and burn just continues to buy and burn the token. And why that's so powerful too, just to touch on this, burning the token alone does absolutely nothing for the economics, but when you buy and burn, so that means that there's real money coming in, buying the Plasm token and burning it, that will automatically increase the floor price of Plasm forever. So that is why it's so powerful. And because it's a fixed supply, the floor price always goes up. So even in an absolute worst case scenario where you did a 77-day creation and the price tanks, and now you have Plasm, as long as you're willing to be patient, because of the real yield from buy and burn, there is a situation where literally everybody in the protocol would be in profit at some point. So that again is such a powerful thing that we've never seen in other DeFi protocols.
Right. Okay. Excellent. So that's okay. All of a sudden, the ROI over doubled. So does that mean there was like a big deposit or something? Where do we see like the TVL, things like that?
Yeah, so let's go through all these stats now. So yeah, if you hit that button right there, go to burn first. I think that's we're to burn. Yep, right
Burn.
there.
Okay.
All right, so this is the ESHARE buy and burn. So the ESHARE buy and burn goes directly. Um, Obviously, we can't put ESHARE into bonds. So ESHARE is automatically dripped out through a buy and burn and a buy and build. So buy and burn is what I've been saying all throughout tonight. Buy and burn. The buy and build is actually adding liquidity to Plasm. So not only are we buying and burning, but we're always adding more liquidity as well, which means when you go to cash out your Plasm, that there's always enough there for everybody. So that is handled that way. If you go down, this is the USDC option. So with bonds, as you can see, every what is that? About 20 every 10 minutes or
Mhm.
so, there is $5 of Plasm being bought and burned, and we're only at what 2 hours old. So that number could grow, again to thousands, then tens of thousands, then hundreds of thousands as the bonds continue to get bigger and bigger. So yeah, that's how you see all the daily and minute or every 10 minutes buy and burn for both. So
Okay.
all right,
Perfect.
there's that, and then next is yep, here you go. So this is a great little pie chart of the LP, the amount that's been staked, the amount liquid, and the amount burned, so you can always see where all the supply is. And then
Okay.
if you
So all right. So that's what is in the 75% in the LP, 3.7% staked, liquid 21%. Okay, I get it. Burned. All right. So that's like the health of the protocol, all in one page right here.
exactly, yep, and
Yep.
that will be updated in real time, so you always see what is out there to be bought or sold. Yep.
Right. Perfect. And then this DexFi vault. Oh, is this? So is this the money that Plasm has put the ETH as when you buy
Yeah,
Plasm? This is where
exactly right.
it's
Yeah.
going, right?
Yeah, bro, you're ahead of the game, bro. You get it. So, yep, this is the bond. So again, essentially the P&L of the whole platform that's in bonds. We already have about 15 or more than that, 16 ETH. About 70 grand. And that is, the buy and burn has already earned $22 in, again, a little over 2 hours. So that will get incredibly it scales really, really incredibly well.
Right. Okay. All right. So that's the health in this pie chart. I get it. All right. What's next? Referrals. Okay. So yeah, my links in the
Yep.
description,
So
guys. If you
yeah,
want to
there
use
is a
it,
referral
I don't
program.
really care if you do or not. Any referral money I get is going back to the Bruno X investors who were infected by that. Everyone knows what happened there. AJ and team were multiple six-figure investors in that. I am using this EarnFi and Bernard bonds as paying people back slowly every month. It's not a lot. I think I've given about $6,000-7,000 out. But you know what? It's something. It makes me feel better about things. And it might take me 10 to 20 years, but it doesn't matter. It's just the right thing to do. So I've got 3 referrals. What do I get? 2% or something on their ETH? Or how does that work, AJ?
Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. So you're breaking up a little bit. I don't know
Oh,
if it's me or you. I don't know
okay.
if you can hear me okay, but
I can
yeah.
hear you.
So yeah, everything you said. All right, awesome. Everything you said is right. Yep, we get there is a 2% ETH referral fee. So again, we've been hesitant to do referrals just because again, typically speaking, it takes away from potential yield. But because everything is real yield and we're utilizing bonds, we can absolutely do a referral system without impacting the protocol overall. So, and as we know, this really helps get the word out to influencers and people outside of our ecosystem. So, yeah, all anybody using ETH to create or stake that is 2% of that is sent to the referral. So
okay, yeah. So you guys can refer too, like, and do whatever you want with that 2% ETH. I'm giving mine away because that's just what I'm going to do. So it's all tracked for you. 3 people have used it. I've got 0.01 ETH. So what is that? That's like what, $24? Or is there a dollar amount that it shows or not, or whatever? It doesn't matter. Let's see. So the money tab, buy Plasm. Okay, here we go. So this is where you go to buy if you want to do some staking, correct? Are you there, AJ? Hello? AJ? Uh-oh, we lost AJ. All right. He'll come back on, guys, I believe. Give me a thumbs up in the chat or say I can hear you, because I don't know if it's on my end or if it's under AJ's end. So give me that, please. Let me know what's going on. Then we'll start taking some questions here in a second. I hope it's on AJ's end because I am the host, so I can hear you. Perfect. Thank you, Scott. Best Blinds Utah. All right. So we'll wait for AJ to come back on real quick. This is the problem with being on vacation, guys. I mean, it's an absolute disaster. But you know what? AJ is not here. He'll be back. He's got the invite code. I'm going to message him real quick. Make sure we're good. He probably lost internet connection or something goofy. Let's see. Oh, I bet you I have to let him back into the studio. Let me see. Add the stage. Are you there, AJ? Let's see. He should be here now.
hey, Brian, how about now?
I can see you. I can hear you. We're
All
back.
right, man, we're back. Sorry about that, brother. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. Again, the joys of going live. So, all right, man, awesome. Did you cover the last I heard? We were going over the referral, but I think we covered
Yeah,
that.
we got that. We're covered with referrals. I want to know if this is where I go to. This is where we need to buy Plasm, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, creating right now is the best way to do it. But when you want to find a stake, or if you just want to, speculate on the price of Plasm itself, this is the best way. So yeah, this is just essentially the swap where you can buy Plasm directly. So the best route is ESHARE to Plasm, or ETH or whatever you want to do. But yeah, if you select it, it should show up. I know. They added it to.
So I'm gonna sell. I would sell eShare here, right?
Yeah. So if you type eShare, see if it shows up. If not, they're gonna update it. Okay. So yeah, they haven't updated it yet. The LP has just been created. Okay. If you go to Telegram real quick, Brian, our Plasm Telegram, we can pull up just so people can do it immediately. Yep, right there. Yep, right there. That screener, right there. That link. Yep, right there. All right, so you can go here directly right now too. So yeah, all right, there you see we had a big run up, a little sell off, but we're still making higher lows. So yeah, again, this is the power of the platform. And yeah, you can just go right there to trade on Uniswap there on the right. And you can buy Plasm directly.
Okay, so you know me, AJ, right? I mean, we've been together long enough. I'm a betting man, so I want to stake about $2,000 worth of eShare. Can we do that here right now?
Yeah. So if you go back to the protocol, you can create with eShare. So I would say that's probably the better play. Again, just like you would create with ETH, you can create with eShare. So it doesn't matter to you as the participant whether you create with eShare or ETH. Like I said a little earlier, it is slightly more beneficial to the protocol to create with ETH rather than eShare. But if you already have eShare, and then that is totally fine
Yeah.
to create. So yeah, just like you did creations with ETH, yep, you go there, you go to the bottom and go down instead up a little bit, right, up a little more, right there, over,
Oh, we're
down.
still on. We're on create. Yeah. But we
Yep.
want to. Okay.
Nope, you're right. Create and then go to eShare right there.
Okay.
Yes, perfect. Okay. So, and that's it. Then now you do it just like you would with eShare. So, or just like you would with ETH. So, I think
Okay.
you have eShare in your wallet, right?
Yeah. I hope so.
Oh, you maybe, you know what? You know what you might be? Yeah, you're on this is great though because we can show people. You have eShare on BNB. So
Oh.
go to Dex Volts or Dex Finance rather.
Okay.
Go to Bridge.
Bridge.
There you go, and then select BNB,
BNB.
and there it is, eShare. So now hit max, and it will bridge your eShare over
I
to
gotta connect
Bits.
my wallet. MetaMask. Bam. We're learning how to do everything tonight, guys. This
I
is what it's
know,
all
bro. I
about.
love it. This is
This is good.
perfect.
This is good. And then Max. Let's see. My wallet. Yeah,
Yep,
that's
you're
right.
good. You're connected. Yep, and then go to yeah, go to BNB.
Oh yeah, it switched to okay. eShare.
There you go. eShare max.
Okay, Max. Boom. 52. You will receive 51 eShare on base. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's it. It's a very slight fee, just for the gas, but yeah, you're gonna
Okay.
approve. Yep, confirm all that.
Transactions complete. Close extension. Now I've got what? I've got.
Yep, you're gonna do it one more time. You gotta send it. You gotta you
Oh yeah.
approve. Yep, now you just send. Perfect, right?
Confirm. All right.
All right, there you go, and it should be literally within seconds. So when you go back to the protocol, it should show up.
Okay, so now I have.
You're gonna have eShare on base.
Okay.
And yeah, it should show up.
Yeah, it'll show up in a second. So let's go back to Plasm. And then we need to go to.
Yep, and just do a hard refresh again.
R. Okay. And we want to do create and we want to do eShare.
Perfect. Yep. All right, it's still not there. It should be any second now. Yeah, it's been working all day. I know, again, whenever we do a live, it takes a little bit longer, but it's usually within seconds.
Yeah. And okay, so and then when I want to stake it, I got to go over here because I just created.
Yeah, so staking is only going to come into play when you have Plasm that you have either created previously or that you've gone and bought off the market. So
Okay.
yeah, staking, again, that is something that happens a lot later in the system. Again, I know it's confusing because sometimes we say create and stake, you know, and meaning the same thing, but
Right.
in this system, it's separate. So
Okay. Let's see.
man, it's still not there. It was going. Did it send it out of your wallet, Ryan? Double check just to make sure that it's sent.
Tokens.
Yeah.
Ethereum. What did I have it on? I had it in
EMP eShare. Yep, that should be going.
Yeah, there's none there. So
all right, so then try to refresh one more time.
okay, Shift Command R.
And then eShare again.
Share.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. So now what do we do? So we're
so just like you did creations with ETH, now you're just gonna do with eShare. So you have 51. You could do 50 or 51 point. Yeah, I mean, however much you want to do. Perfect. Yep. And then max stake again. Perfect.
Max stake. So this is. So what? Shouldn't I be under stake though? Like, because I'm just creating.
Nope. So stake is only if you have Plasm. So again, and you'll go to stake again, and you'll see that ROI is less. So right now that's
Oh, yeah.
27K. So you always want to check the ROI to see what is more profitable. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's
staking.
what I. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That I wanted to stake instead of. Yeah. Okay. So well, is that possible to stake?
It is, but you are not gonna make as much. So the
Okay.
only other that the way that you could do it is to go to and buy Plasm with eShare, and
Okay.
that will give you Plasm. Then you can stake. But yeah, I mean, again, if you're gonna do max stake or create, it's always better to create instead of stake. So
Okay.
I guess the only other flexibility is that if you can potentially end your stake early. You can't
Right.
claim your creation early. But when you claim your stake early, you're forfeiting up to half of your plasm yield. So
Okay.
again, you have a little bit more flexibility, but it isn't as again, I mean, I hate to say safe because everything in crypto is risky. There's no guarantee of anything, but creating at maximum length is the most assured way of profiting in the ecosystem.
Okay. So we're gonna create, and we're gonna do.
Yep, go back to eShare. Yeah, yep.
We're gonna do max, except we're gonna get rid of some decimals.
Yeah, it's always a good idea.
51, and we're gonna go to create,
Perfect.
and we're gonna do standard because I'm stubborn, and we're gonna do confirm.
All right,
Complete.
there it is.
And
Yep. And then, oh, you had to approve maybe first. Yep.
oh,
And
I
then you had
suppose,
to,
yeah. Submitted. Complete. Close.
perfect.
Get
Now
rid of
that
this.
should show up at the bottom under active. There you go, both of them there. So one in ETH, one in eShare, and the ROI should be pretty much identical, right? So yeah.
Yep, 3% difference.
Yep. So
Yep.
again, there's a slight difference, just based on timing. But yeah, I mean, again, you're on day one, so this is the best rate possible. So yeah,
Okay.
awesome, man. Yeah, looking good. So at the end of 77 days, you will be able to claim that Plasm and then sell it for either eShare or ETH, and then use that to go on your way, or use it to create more in the protocol. So.
Perfect. Okay, so where were we at? We're buy Plasm. This is where you're gonna buy the Plasm, guys. Here's the white paper. Please read
Yep.
through it.
Please, for sure.
Yep. Read through that. And what else we need to look at? Portfolio.
Oh yeah, this is a cool little part here. So, Ryan, you can update your profile picture if you want with that little
Oh, okay.
lightning bolt. You can upload it at the bottom. You can upload a picture. I'll let you do that later. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, this is a great way to see your overall portfolio, how much plasm you have coming out, what it costs you to do, and the current value. So even now, you're already about $2,000 in the green if the ROI holds up. So yeah, that again, pretty amazing. And again, all that is subject to change, but you did the maximum stake, so you have the best odds of profiting for sure.
Right. Okay. And so that's that. What's this number right here? 1475.
So that's the current price of Plasm. So
Oh, beautiful.
yeah,
That updated
yeah,
is that live?
yep, that is, yep, that's
Oh,
all
that's
live. Yep,
awesome.
totally.
Excellent. So what I think I bought mine at what? I can't remember what it was, but it doesn't matter. But
Yeah, we launched. I think the launch price was around $8. So yeah,
okay.
it's up right now for sure.
Okay, perfect. And it's looking like stakes 444 strategy breakdown. So what's this one here that says 0?
Yep. So
Plasma
that's
create.
stake. So create and stakes. So again,
Oh yeah.
all we've been doing is creating when you finally go to staking, then that will update on that side for sure.
Okay, right. I think that pretty much sums it up, guys.
Yeah, that was really a great overview, Ryan. Killer job. And yeah, I know on the surface it may be a little complicated, but as long as you look at that ROI and choose whatever is greater, creating or staking, it's really that straightforward. So
right. Okay. And the difference between that right now is 37,000% for create and 27,000 for. So I mean, it's still crazy percentages, obviously. But like I said, that's going to go down, guys. Not a big deal. Everything's free here for you to see. Boom, boom. Next buy and burn. Yeah, awesome. We should probably take some questions before we get too behind here.
Yeah, bro, perfect. So that's a great overview, and then yeah, the rest we can do on questions or Bernard bonds or anything else.
Yeah. What's Mount Rushmore? Will the bonds APR start to go down now? I suppose it's new capital. It might go down a little bit, but I wouldn't assume much, right?
Yeah, no, I mean that's the beautiful part about bonds is it's very non-dilutive. So, some other protocols have tried to do this with V2 farming, but that always has been dilution heavy. And yeah, the more TVL you get, the lower the APR. But with bonds, it's very different because we're using concentrated liquidity providing to generate yield. So, the short answer is no, unless we get literally tens of millions of dollars deposited, which is a great problem to have. So
yeah, exactly. JT says, can you explain standard versus wrapped creation? Yeah. Wrapped is the NFT where you can transfer it, sell it on a marketplace when it's created. The standard is it's going to be locked into the wallet that you choose, and it's going to sit there and it cannot be transferred, pretty much, correct?
Yep, 100%. Perfect. Yep.
Yeah. Best Blind, Scott from Best Blind says the payout is in Spark. No, Scott, payout's in Plasm. And I think you got that figured out by now. If we go in with the link, it shows Ryan is referred to. Can I go in now? Yeah, you can go in anytime. Yep. How can I view how much Plasm I will earn after I create? Okay, so that is under.
Yep, you got it. Look at you, Ryan. You're a pro already, man. Yep, right there, all the way at the bottom. So.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yep.
Okay. So details right here. Ownership, shares, power, progress 0. Earned. I haven't earned any yet because it's so new. But it'd be right here, right?
Yep, that's where it will show up. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's where you would go. Let's see who was that again? Michael. Yeah. So yeah, just up to this tab right here with the coins and the money, and go down, find your stakes, click details, boom, it's all there for you to see. Let's see. Oh yeah, Scott was having trouble with gas, same as me. So he's got it figured out. Where can we watch the Plasm token price? We saw that too, Scott. Join the Telegram group. It'll probably be pinned up at the top. I know I always look, I always have my stuff open already. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, ESHARE killing the game at $60. You know what I bought this at? Like $9. So you guys can understand why I'm using some of my ESHARE to dollar cost average into Plasm. So I'm pretty happy about that, to be honest.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
And 60, when we started this stream, AJ, this was like 40. So
yeah.
Something's been happening.
Yeah, well, that's it, man. You see, again, that supply shock on ESHARE in real time. And because we are liquidity bonded with Plasm, the buy and burn will also help ESHARE. So, yeah, man, again, this is so bullish for everybody involved. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Next question. Where can we watch? Okay. Henry Jones, Plasm started about 7 and is now 18. Yeah, crazy, Henry. McPanic says, I'm watching tight next price, which should be the same kind of thing, and all I see is a red line tanking. Why haven't went up at all even once? I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's a great question. So that is why Plasm is so much more powerful. So the short answer is Titanx has about $20 million of ETH just sitting in the buy and burn. And the developer of Titanx, again, this is not FUD. This is not, I am a big supporter of Titanx. I have large bags of Titanx. But the developer has chosen to pause the buy and burn so that the ETH will grow in value. And when ETH gets to 5, 10, 20 grand, then now there's 100 million of buy and burn. But in the meantime, there is zero buy and burn happening. And when people sell, the chart goes down without any, buying pressure. So we have fixed all of that because not only do we have the buy and burn now utilizing real yield without any new buyers needed, but we also still have the upside potential to ETH. So it also acts as kind of a treasury company because, when ETH doubles or triples, that bonds will double or triple as well. And so that means that, there's still even more buying and burning happening as the price goes up. So it's literally, better in every way. So and
Exactly.
that's not meant to be FUD. So
Right. Yeah. Okay, there we just had the camera issues. Michael says, where can I find the contract address? Okay, so that's in the Telegram group as well. Who asked that? Michael Blackwall. Join the Telegram group. Join the socials, guys. Spread the word. Everything is in there. Please do not get scammed. Don't answer any DMs from me or AJ or anybody because it's going to be
yes,
a scam.
it will be exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a new group now, right? And people are just going to be, scammers going to be flocking in there. So please join the socials. They're all in the description of this video. Okay, it's got the Twitter link. It's got the Telegram group link. It's all there for you. Please click and join. Okay. DeFi Afterparties probably have to add the ESHARE address to MetaMask to see the balance. Yep, we got that. Launch cost is what you deposited, and total value is what you get out after 77 days.
Yeah, so I guess I'm assuming they mean creation cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what it costs to create, and then yes, the Plasm is only available after however long you set your creation to be.
Right. Okay. And then Marvin says, when will LP be available in vaults?
Yep, so we will be adding Plasm eShare LP to vaults over the next few days. So yeah, if you want to provide liquidity outside of the protocol, you can do it through vaults. Just keep an eye out on our Telegram. We'll let you know when that's ready.
Perfect. That is all the questions, and hopefully we answered them all. What else do we need to talk about? 3 hours old, guys. Okay. You can see the power of it. Obviously, these percentages are going to go down, but it's just another tool in my toolbox. I've got about $4,000 into this now. I've got a whole, I've got 6 digits into Bernard bonds. I've got a lot into treasury bonds. And, I just keep dollar cost averaging and everything because that's what I like to do. It's 100% passive and I don't have to worry about it. And I trust the team and it's transparent. Anything else we need to touch on, AJ?
Yeah, bro. I think that was it, Ryan. I know I don't want to cut it too short here, but I got a lot behind the scenes to still do. I mean, I wanted to give Ryan the first official AMA prior to launch, or post launch. And yeah, man, I think this was one of the best videos yet. We covered everything. We'll continue to tell people what to do and how to do it. Again, not financial advice. But this is really, really exciting. And yeah, I mean, like we say all the time, there is no right or wrong answer. Going into Bernard bonds on your own, going into DexFi bonds, or going into Plasm, it's all different, opportunities. So there is no one that's better than the other. And we always recommend to, diversify into all of our platforms for sure.
Right. Yes. So yeah, pretty much the gist of it, guys. You need ETH on base. You come over here and you click earn, and here is where you want to go: is create hook your wallet up to the dashboard, boom, deposit. Make sure you got enough gas, guys. All right, deposit your ETH, whatever length of time you want, right? If 30 days, you know, what did we say? Was 10 days in profit yet? Or what was it? I can't remember. No, it wasn't. Was it 30 in profit? Oh, that's way more. 20 days.
There you go. 20, yeah, 25 maybe.
Yeah, so yeah, like probably 18 days or 19 days, you've got your money back, right? If you want to make a little profit, it's gonna have to be a little longer. Rome wasn't built in a day, guys. I mean, that's just how this stuff works. And it's amazing. And you just sit back. You can't do it. Once it's locked in, you can't touch it, guys, okay? It's locked in for how many ever days you want. You can't get out of this one. You can only get out of your staking for a penalty, okay? So go through that. Any questions? Telegram group links are in the description, please. They are there for a reason. Please join the X, Twitter, share, like, comment, subscribe on all the videos, and, you know, get the word out. Like I said, just another toolbox that from AJ and his crew, and that's what we're doing. Any closing thoughts, AJ, before we wrap it up?
Yeah, no, bro. I think that was it, Ryan. Appreciate you big time, and yeah, good luck to everybody. Before we jump off, go to stats one more time. Let's see how much is in the in bonds already. I think we're pushing at 100K, I think. So
Or was
up one more.
Money sign? No.
Oh, one more. Maybe. Oh, one more. All right, there you go. Towards the bottom. All the way to the bottom.
Okay.
All right, there it is. So yeah, 75K in the first 3 hours. So yeah, I mean, we get that to 1, 2, 3 million bucks, and we have tens of thousands of dollars buying and burning Plasm and ESHARE every single day. So there it is. You can't argue with the math. So yeah.
Yeah, because this is the important part right here. What the vault stats is, right? That's kind of like what.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, ESHARE, that when you create with ESHARE, that is an immediate help, but the long term is really, you know, what we want to see in the vault stats.
Right. Okay. 1 point. Is this the market cap? 1.5.
Yeah, so that is the payout of what is currently been minted. So yeah, that will, you know, as people create more and more Plasm and the price goes up, that'll show the total payout amount. So
excellent. Yeah, so there's the health of the protocol, guys. It's this little button right here, and that's it. I mean, very simple DApp. How about audits, AJ? How safe is it? Like, are we gonna get our wallets drained, or what's happening?
Yeah, man, no doubt. So if you go to Docs, that Docs page, there's a full audit report over there on the left, so you can check that out. They got to update it, sorry, but yeah, it'll be there. We did get audits. It's been passed, and the protocol that we forked, Taurus and Unity, both of those have been up and running for months now with no issues, and those were audited as well. So yeah, as always, we take our security very seriously. So
excellent. I think that's about it. My camera went off again about 15 minutes ago. Don't ever buy a $3,000 Sony camera because they're garbage. With that said, guys, I don't know what else to say. The owner of the protocols are in front of you every week doing like 3 AMAs a week, you know, fully doxed. Everybody knows who he is. 4 or 5 different protocols going at once. They never stop building, never stop adapting. I love it. I'm in all of them. I'm not even going to mention how many 6 figures I'm into this stuff, but it makes me money. And that's what I love. I'm doing absolutely nothing. And that's what I like, because I'm lazy. And that's just me. So check it out, guys, if you want. Referral links in the bottom of the description. Use it if you don't want to use it. I do not care. Whatever referrals I get, you can track the wallet. I'm giving back to the people who are affected in Bruno X, because that's just what we're doing. So yeah, any questions? Telegram group, guys. Links are in the description. That is it. Thank you, AJ, for joining. I hope everybody has a great rest of their Monday evening, and we'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.